各位好，我是风流，今天回到霍格华兹的传承。那我们今天来接主线人物地图密室，我们来去找费格教授啦。好了，他就在这边。好了，我来找你了。
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Goblin.
Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor.
Professor.
So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues?
Statues?
In the owlery?
Yes. Which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's
ghost.
Richard
Jackdaw.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
Missing pages.
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
OK， 我们直接飞啦，直接过去了吧。那个有个地图点可以直接传送，应该是我们直接可以直接够吧？要够起来。
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Revelio.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
这个好像是高级箱子，
Evidently,
开不
Peeve
了。
stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeve.
屁鬼。好了，直接开门了，超快。
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
哦，充电的概念吗？一直走上来的哦。
Map. There's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade 啊。
And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
你要说谁？ 来喽。
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
Mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own.
很不
Do
意
you
外。
recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
Of course.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
原来是我们教授哎，很扛的哎。他告诉我们在哪里？
It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it
就是我们
is
上次
safe.
看到那座断掉的塔
Join
吧？
me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of
好像不是
Hogwarts.
我理解那
My
个。
recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
我当然会啊，我那么聪明。好了，你快出发吧，飞哥。原来在世界地图啊。我靠，怎么到这个地方？我们从杰多之墓看能不能飞过去吧。
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
当然是一些课程，古夫人的作业一样。反正他没开我们主线，我们就移度主线过去吧。但是问题呢，会是我要怎么使用我的扫帚呢？ 嗯哼哼哼。选取扫帚3哦。
Incendio. Levioso.
哎，不对啊。工具轮，什么鬼啊？
Incendio. Revelio.
好嘞，这样我飞不起来。是这样。啊，我知道怎么搞了。嚯！ 底下有敌人呢。
Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience when our graves find us all too soon.
为什么一直追踪这个？
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Untempered meander into the mine brings sure ruin. No more.
Haven't a clue why the...
练马的巢穴，然后还有一个梅林的试炼，少量强盗，太有意思了。
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
They come after me.
往往不会撞到树干。 我们直通主线吧。
Intriguing case, Sanbakar. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
对啊，实话啊。有地震耶！靠。
Well done.
怎么超多人呢？
Mushrooms were.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Petrificus totalis.
我是偷鸡摸狗大师啊！
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Enjoy suffering.
靠腰。
When are you going to give up? Are you quite finished?
I will make you.
Incendio.
Is that the best you can do?
还被发现了，被他转头发现了，无所谓。
Revelio.
好像那有一个。
Revelio.
.那有个橘橘的东西，在这。
Incendio. Revelio.
什么东西也没有。橘色感觉是什么路径哦？果然应该是高塔上面。
Incendio. Revelio.
有横杆啊，那我们过不去，所以没有密道哦。岛上密库哦。
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo.
哦，不错哦。
Revelio.
没了，没东西了。要找到一个证据哦。
Revelio. Incendio.
我知道，我用爆破术去炸那个门，看一下有没有效。
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
好了。
Revelio.
我总感觉在下面，是不是啊？
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
有个蓝蓝的东西耶！啊，竟然不能爬墙！这个
Orders directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names.
名字有关啊。
Names. And why here?
Revelio.
彻查每个空间房子吧。我靠，偷来了！
I will draw blood.
追随者刺客啊！哦，这就专门死啊！
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking tool. It's more than mere.
Very handy.
没捡到。
No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
走啊！我要放个卢莫斯在这边啊。卢莫斯。
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Hmm? 这个雕像
I wonder who this is.
看起来是梅林啊。
Like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
这箱子可以拿哦。有一种破除的感觉，这个线。后面有一些小妖精。
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
斧头不能拿哦。
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
我自己去搞事哦。
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient
你可以打赢
magic.
这些小妖精吗？
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
可以啦，我轻松的啦，应该吧？点击3锁定
Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
哎，越来越帅啊！会从这边走吗？
Revelio.
我已到达目的地。
Revelio.
都没有路啊！这应该在这边底下。哦吼！这边能不能存档？如果这边可以存档，那就是下次再来探密室啦。听到这边，我觉得差不多。这个不修尔拉克汗的试炼啊，到这边一下，拜拜。